right, all you Hot Wheel lovers out there, we've got some good ones for you today, or should I say some hot ones. These are from the Hot Ones line, released in 2011 through 2012. In the catalog, we've just put the initial year of 2011, but I believe some of these, if I took the time to look through these copyrights, some of it's written in Russian, some of it's in German, so we're probably not going to do that. Well, no, it still lists 2011 on some of these. In fact, it lists them on these too, but there was two different series, obviously, as you can see, based on the release of the cars, and some of these ended up getting repaints. We're going to jump right through. I'm going to show you each one, and the way we're going to do our condition report is I'm going to bring this right up to the camera for you, so you can see the 64 Pontiac Grand Prix. Did I say 64? I meant 84. It says 84 in huge numbers right on it. I don't know how how I made that mistake. There's the 84 Pontiac Grand Prix. I'm going to show you. That's my thumb pushing up on it there. Right there. I'll show you the back. A little tough to see on this one. Does that have... Let's see if we can pop that out. It's not good. And so it's got a little bit of that crush wear. Somewhere along the line, something kind of came up against it, and what that's doing is it's making it a little bit harder to see the actual car. What we do in these reports, this condition report, is I'll show you both things. You can see the car itself from as many angles as we can show it to you, but we'll also show you things like that, like the bubble. So it looks like, you can see it right there. You can see where something came up against it and gave it a little bit of crush, slightly to the card and also to the bubble. Now it displays great. It looks just like that. But if you're a grader, if you're one that likes to do that, to send it in to get graded, well, this might not be the piece for you. Nevertheless, it's pretty fun. Interesting that it's only got the protective windshield on that one side. You see that? You can see through to the other side. There it is. It doesn't appear to be on this side, which is kind of interesting. And then what I'll do is I'll also shine the light. We found that to be the best way to do this on the card itself. We would love to have you here in the gallery with us doing the auctions live, since we cannot recreate that for you folks, perhaps on the West Coast, or our international buyers, or just folks far away that can't be here. We try to give you the next best thing, and that's this. So we try to give you every possible angle, perhaps more than you yourself would pick it up and move with. We'll also show you the size marker on these. You know how big they are. They're about 1/64 scale or thereabouts, but we like to make that available to you. Now the next piece we have up here is, and you know what? I'll leave this on the back so that you can see the back as well. We'll turn it over again so you can see it. Interesting what happens with that barcode. And then we've got the Speed Seeker is our next one up right here. It's like something out of a sci-fi novel. I love that that alien look to it. They chose the perfect green, that metallic green, to really offset it. Picking up a lot of the glare, so it's a little bit tough to show you in there, but you can see pretty well. Copyright 1983 was the original year of release when they made these molds, and they just keep using them. Amazing what an evergreen product it ends up being. All right, so we'll show you that. Now we're going to show you the card itself. I don't really see any imperfections. The way they manufacture these, when they put that on there to keep it a little bit sturdier on the J tag, on that hang tag, always kind of not creases, but dents the bubble a little bit. And there is a slight, I don't know if that's a slice or if that probably, it looks a little bit more like sticker wear than anything else, but that is there, so be aware of it. Otherwise, looking pretty good. The bubble is nice and tight and doesn't appear to have gotten crushed at all. So looking pretty good. I'll show you the back as well. A little bit tougher to see. Still, we show the light on there and it shows any imperfections there might be. I don't really see any. So we'll move right on here to this 76 Chevy Monza. I like the artwork they chose for it, that red, white, and blue with the stars. Any of you who are bicentennial babies like myself will appreciate them using that on the 76 Monza. Things were very patriotic in 1976, so it wouldn't have been unlikely to see a car driving around with that kind of paint scheme. This one is a 2011 copyright on this, also made in Thailand. Show you this light up against it. I'm not seeing any issues. Maybe a slight crease right there, little bend. Slight imperfection right here. Let's get the light there so you can see that. And is that just the smallest of dimple right there? So now you see it. And we move on to our last. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, I see the engine. Yeah, the hood opens on this one. Can you see in there? You probably can't. It might be tough. Well, you'll be able to if you are the winner. But the engine opens up. It's got that suicide hood on it. There's the Shelby Cobra. Ford fans, for you Cobra fans, for you Mustang fans out there. Trying to get it to do a little bit better on that. Yeah, let's get it to focus right there on the 42. Very nice. I'll show you here. Show you there. And we'll get the bottom for you. Ooh, looking so nice. So now you see the bubble, no issues there. We'll show you the card as well. Looks like a slight indentation right there. See that slight imperfection on the side. Corners are looking pretty good as well. Flip it over so you can see that. There you go. Leave it there for just a second. And then we'll flip them all back over so you can see them in their glory one more time. Well, that's not true. You might be able to see them forever if you were the winner, but you can certainly see them as many times as you want right now over at TheBigToyAuction.com. There you can leave your pre-bids. If you don't like the pace of a live auction, you can just leave your pre-bids and walk away, do it kind of eBay style, or you can join us live on auction day and defend your bids to make sure that these zoom right into your collection. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.